Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hello. Welcome to our first Sunday evening intro. I'm delighted to have three wonderful businesses online with me at the moment, and I'm basically going to shut up and not talk, and I'm going to let them tell you all about what they do. So Linda, over to you.
Perfect. Thanks very much, Rachel. Very good. Well, my name is Linda, and I run a business called theholdingpond.ie. And we are an Irish craft and design gift shop, basically. So a bit about me and why I got into it as well. I suppose I was working in the corporate side of things, and I felt I just wanted to start my own business. And I wanted to do something that was supporting Irish, supporting homegrown, if I could. So when I was doing my research on Irish goods and services and online, the Small Firms Association is great for statistics, and like in 2018 they were saying an online sales 5 billion was spent online in 2018, and 3 billion of it went overseas. And I was like, oh my god, 3 billion, like that's enormous. Surely we'd be able to bring some of it, like not all of it, but you know some things we have to go abroad for maybe, but I was saying, god, we should be able to bring more of that home. So that kind of, when I saw that, I kind of went, oh god, I'm going to do it. I'm going to launch a business. I'm going to do it. I'll take the brave step. So that was in November a year ago. Yeah. So thank you. That was November. So I started working on it in November, December, met suppliers in January. And I launched on Valentine's Day, just gone last year. So we're 11 months old, but I launched in February because I was due a baby in March, and I went, if I don't do it now, the baby will come and I'll find every excuse not to do it. So in February we launched www.theholdingpond.ie, and we launched with 14 suppliers, Irish suppliers, so from across the country. So the gift shop, we have a range from beauty, jewelry, homeware, lighting, print, cards, basically everything for every occasion on gifts. I absolutely love starting it out because like it was basically shopping. Like it's like me kind of looking at all the suppliers and all the beautiful stuff they do. I was very much of the opinion they're really the talented people, but my talent is business. So I if I run a shop and buy all the lovely crafts and designs from them. And 14 of them, in fairness, came on board, and we're now operating 11 months, and we have over 30 Irish suppliers now as well. So we kind of launched at a really good time, insofar as like we were a month before lockdown, and it kind of, when lockdown came, the focus fantastically from everyone became on how do we support Irish, and if everybody spent an extra 20 euros in the next 3 months, that'll add 870 million to the economy, so everybody started focusing on it. There was some great initiatives from the like of Champion Green and Made Local. So where I wouldn't have the big marketing budgets, they obviously had budgets to be sending out the message about supporting Irish. Also, you had the with lockdown, people, obviously the shops were all closed, so people were online shopping more. So people who never would have bought gifts or beauty online had started to dip in their toe in the water, and obviously the couriers were fantastic. They kept us going, so like it kind of grew from there. So it was bit by bit, and every month it's been getting busier and busier, which is fantastic. And I have makers contacting me, which is great. And and then I suppose as I become more visible on social media sites and that, I'm getting to see more people as well. It was interesting because I suppose you're starting from scratch with no visibility. You don't have big marketing budgets, things like that. But I have to say there was a lot of influencers who actually were working with small Irish businesses to help them to get started. So I had really, really good support from a couple of influencers that really just got my following and visibility up, kind of fairly quickly.
That's awesome. What's your most kind of popular item?
The most popular items are actually some of the gift sets, the beauty gift sets. The hand cream has been huge. Hand sanitizer has been huge. All that sort of thing. But we have glass art, which has been hugely popular. And it's probably on the more traditional side, but like it kind of modern traditional, because it's framed art, you know, it's very, very nice. And then you have jewelry. Jewelry is always popular as well for gifts and stuff like that.
And would you say you have like a certain aesthetic? Like, do you have a certain?
My whole thing was kind of trying to launch a website with Irish gifts that was mainstream, that they're at price points that people didn't go, God, it's Irish made. You know, it does that mean expensive? And I'm kind of going, no, Irish means quality, and it's actually really, really good value for money. So I'm kind of saying, kind of buy once and have that for years and years.
Yeah.
And I try to keep the price points. I was trying to keep as much as possible products under 100 euros, products under 50 euros, you know, depending on the category. I didn't want people, because you know the way sometimes you can go into lovely shops and you're afraid to move because they're so nice and everything. Yeah, the price point, oh God, don't knock against anything. You know, and like that would be me. So I was kind of going, if I can make this, that buying Irish, it becomes more mainstream, that it becomes synonymous with quality and good value. So that's where I was kind of trying to get that message across, and get the message across that, do we know how much we're spending on retailers abroad online, you know? And we don't really, like, you know, I think it's only in the last year, with everything that's happened, that we've really started to go, okay, is this website, is it an Irish website? Is it an Irish business or not? You know,
and then it is accessible, because they just go to Amazon because it's just, that's just easy, you know.
100%, and you do your search engine search, and it comes up first, you know, and the bigger budgets get seen first. So so we did really, really well. And I have to say, like, the Christmas shopping started in October. So October was a really good month. November was really good. And we did a pop-up shop. We were lucky enough to do a pop-up shop just down the road in December. So it was great to get to meet people, and kind of, you know, it was literally between the two lockdowns. We were literally, we got out for a little bit, and that was excellent. So it was, because you miss that little bit as well. So it's good to have the online, but to be able to meet people as well. But the products are fantastic. Like the makers are just so talented. Like, it's just so talented.
What should we be treating ourselves to for Valentine's Day?
Oh, do you know what? There is a gorgeous copper heart with LED lights. So I see the lights in the background there, Kerry. So, so there's a gorgeous copper heart with lights, and like, it's super value at like 45 euros, and it's just
it's cute, isn't it?
You know, really cute. And the maker's really clever, because he includes everything with his products. So like, he does copper candle holders, and the candles are with it. Do you know, he does the copper heart, and the lights are with it. So you don't have to go finding everything else. Like
a complete gift. Here you go, and ready to go. Batteries included.
Exactly. Just give it to someone, and it's done and dusted. Like,
all that had that experience on Christmas Day when it's like, oh, there's no batteries.
Here's a toy you can't play with.
Yeah.
But it looks lovely.
Lovely. Tomorrow, maybe the next day, we can get batteries for that.
Exactly.
Where are they based? Where is he based?
So he's based in Dublin. So we're based out of Wexford. So we're based down near Featherton Sea on the Hook Peninsula, just at the start of the Hook Peninsula. So myself and my husband, we moved down here with the kids August a year ago, so a year and a half ago now. So from up the road, but the reason it's called the Holding Pond is we're based out of a house attached to a little mill, and the holding pond is where the water comes in. The holding pond is where the water is held before it goes over the mill wheel to operate all the gears in the mill. Now, we don't have a mill wheel or anything like that. They're all gone at this stage, but I kind of felt the holding pond is kind of like a shop. You take in the water or the stock, you hold it, and then we kind of operate then to get the products to the consumer and kind of satisfy them. So
you're mainly online at the moment, is it?
Yeah, all 100% online, bar the pop-up shop at Christmas. Yeah, bar the pop-up shop. We were hoping to do a pop-up shop last summer, but obviously with everything that was going on, we didn't. So we're kind of flexible at the moment as to what the plans will be for the next year with regards to trying to get a physical shop or not. Do you know what I mean? It's just
if online's working, like, you'd keep going with what's working. Do you ship all over, just in Ireland, or?
We ship all over. Yeah, absolutely. We've courier services in Ireland, and we use An Post then for abroad. Yes, so it's yeah, and it's done on weight. So like if someone's buying a necklace or earrings, it's light, so the postage abroad is cheaper.
Right, right.
Something that's the concrete planters or something, they're really heavy, so that's going to be more. So we're trying to make it as fair as possible, So, but and actually, there's been good support from abroad. There's been good support from the diaspora living abroad. So, like I'm living, in Melbourne or Sydney, and I want to send a present home to my mom or my dad or, my sister. So they like the fact that you can just use an Irish site and send it rather than trying to purchase, in a different country and send it over. Like, so actually, we've had good support that way as well. So it's great. Like,
that's excellent.
We're learning, we're learning and any advice and, any hints and tips from people is and any help is greatly appreciated, because we're a one-woman show and supported by the family, but we're trying to do a bit of everything.
It's a lot. Yeah,
Sounds amazing.
Yeah,
look forward to seeing your stuff. Tell us about you, Karen.
Well, hi. Yeah, well, I'm Karen, and I started up Soak just last September on World Prevention of Suicide Day, because I'm really passionate about people's mental health, and especially with everything that was going on last year. So I work full-time as a graphic designer, and I love kind of problem solving and helping people. I'm just really passionate about helping people with mental health. So that kind of, I've had difficulties in the past with my own mental health, and one thing that always really helped me for years was having a bath and creating my own soaks, because I'd literally just go in there and somebody's joined us. Hi, Dolores.
Hi, Dolores.
Hi, Dolores.
And so I'd go in and just lock myself away in the bathroom and just have a good soak, and I'd use essential oils. So then, like last summer, I was like, I'm really passionate about helping people, so I wanted to bring out my own brand. So I have the two here. So I have two. I have the Bedtime Bliss.
Ooh.
So that is lavender and
always have to smell it.
Help you sleep. And then the Joy Connects. So this Joy Connects has lime in it. So lime. So it's really like the Joy one. It's about really uplifting your spirits, and I'm sure we've all had those days over the last kind of year where you're just feeling really down. So actually, this is one I had actually last night, and it really just puts a pep in my step.
The zest of life.
Yeah, they're really good.
And are they in glass jars with cup?
Yes, they're glass jars. So the whole reason for that, I have two reasons for that. I'm big into kind of reusing products. I keep like my herbs and like pestos and stuff.
Ooh.
So they're like, I can stick them in the fridge. They're heat proof. It's kind of reminds me of, like, remember the Nutella jar you used to get as kids, and you'd always keep them and reuse them as glasses.
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah. So it's kind of like I wanted something that you could reuse again, and instead of just recycling. So yeah, and but also they have a lot of almond oil in them. So most bath salts you get, they're dry. So I add almond oil. So it's really softening for the skin. So it's quite, so I don't know, you can see there, but.
Oh, yes.
It's actually quite oily. So I wouldn't really be able to put it into a paper bag so I wanted something that kept the quality of it and that people could reuse.
And then it looks really pretty in your bathroom or sitting on your bath, that it looks really pretty to see all the herbs. To remind you to get in the bath too.
And so what else is in it? So there's almond oil, There's sea salt. So I use 100% sea salt. I don't mix it down with Epsom salts. So Linda, you're close to the sea, so I'm really influenced by the calming effect the sea has. Like, it's just, you can't beat to go down to this. So I wanted to use 100% sea salt. So when you're in your bath, you kind of can go to the sea almost. And it's the sea salt is packed full of minerals, natural minerals, which is really, really good for your skin. And it's a natural kind of cleanser. Salt's a natural cleanser. Because when you're having one of these soaks, I don't want you using like any actual, you don't need to use soap. You'd use a sponge and you kind of massage the oils into your skin. So it's more like a spa experience. So, and then it also has Irish seaweed, which comes from Connemara. So again, that's really good for like detoxifying the skin, you know, anti-cellulite, and just, it gives that wonderful kind of sea smell, sea scent as well. And then other ingredients I use is I grow the lavender and sage, the herbs that are used in it, I grow it in my garden.
Well done.
So this is the sage. So I have it growing in my garden and I dry it at home. So this one would go into the Joy Connect. So the sage works really well with the lime. I find the sage is like really, really grounding and calming. And again, it's good for your skin as well. So it's grown in my garden all organically. So it's all done by hand, dried in my home. And then I mix everything in kind of small batches, in batches of 10. So it's really kind of handmade, high quality. And then, yeah, I grow lavender in my back garden as well. So that's all harvested back during the summer and then dried. And then that one's added to Bedtime Bliss.
Mm.
And yeah, so
put all that homegrown love into it also.
Yeah. So, and then the Bedtime Bliss has blue cornflowers in it as well. So it's like really pretty flowers that float around the bath.
Oh, lovely.
Well, so
Where do
that's my range.
Do you sell them online or in stores?
Yeah, I sell them online. So they're $19.90 online. So soapbathsalts.com. And then, yeah, I'm hoping to get it into shops then this year. So that's the plan. I have it in, my first shop was Annie Poo in Greystones. And then I have it in Native Home. So they're an online shop like yourself, Linda. So then, yeah, I hope to kind of grow the business this year.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Those sound wonderful and a great reminder to take good care of yourself.
Yeah, so like I have Facebook and Instagram account as well, and I use it obviously a bit to sell, but I use it, a lot of it is about my kind of mindfulness journey and, you know, sharing how I look after myself, and just encourage, like for this month, I'm encouraging people to go out and go for a walk and leave the phone at home. So yeah, I'm out walking every day and I'm in my stories and trying to encourage people to come out and to connect. So yeah, I'm really passionate about, you know, helping people through my kind of online presence. Yeah. And then during the summer, I hope to work on kind of like a shower blend. Yeah.
That's actually a really clever idea, because of people who are bath people will love baths, but obviously to get people who are shower people, that's a fantastic idea. That's really, really good.
Yeah. So yeah, the shower one, yeah, I just can't wait to work on it. Yeah. And then I want to grow kind of mint in my garden, so I'll be able to use that one in the shower one then as well, because mint is like really good at helping you breathe.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's very good, like if you're into sports and that kind of stuff as well. So yeah, so that's kind of the plan. So I don't know if anybody has any questions.
That's amazing. We have some great people joining us here. It popped on. Hi. So mint is excellent in the shower. It's great. Something that I do, make DIY little shower melts that you can have and pop in the shower, and then the vapors in the steam, and that helps, like you said, open up all your airways and
Yeah.
your muscles and gets you right feeling in your body. So
Yeah.
Brilliant.
yeah. And that's
Yeah.
kind of a good segue into what I do.
Yeah. There you go. And we smooth over now to Kerry.
So, Kerry Denny Massage and Wellness. I am in Ireland, though I don't sound like it. I grew up in California, but my mother grew up here in Ireland. So a few years ago, my husband and daughter and I moved here to Ireland, and just kind of getting ready, to do more massage stuff. I do a lot of hands-on massage work and events. So kind of last year I was like, okay, I'm gonna do all these events and do all these gatherings, do all this, and I don't know, I'm not doing any of it.
Yeah.
Not doing any of it. Yeah. So I haven't done massage in a while, but my whole thing is self-care. And like you said, mental health and, supporting local enterprise and everything. So doing more of my wellness classes online, plus I started teaching Zumba. So we're doing Zumba virtually, and doing a Thursday morning and then a Saturday evening. Do my Saturday evening so people across the time zones can join. So my friends in California and Nevada, they can come join my class on a Saturday, and we do it virtually. So it doesn't matter where you are. You can come virtually, and we just come to class here and get you in your body, right? Shake off the week. Have some fun, bring your friends. It's great fun. So I have a Facebook page, Zumba with Kerry. So you can check that out. And then I also have Self-Care with Kerry, another Facebook page. And so I'm doing self-care tips on there. So trying to post every day, different tips to remind you. So Karen, if you want to come on there, Linda, if you want to come on there, if you have, your beauty box or your soaks, because those look so nice. And like shower people. I'd love to be a bath person, but I need like a big soaking tub that I can just be comfortable in instead of like, I need a bigger tub. But that would be great for a foot soak or something, for me, or the shower melts.
Yeah, you should stick your Facebook and stuff on the comments section here.
I will put that
people that are watching.
Or maybe if Rachel has them, she'll put them in there. But yeah, so doing all kinds of different things for self-care and keeping yourself active and moving, especially in this new time. We do the 100 days of walking thing. So it's like always a reminder to get out and, okay, do at least 20 minutes. Okay. And then we just boogie around with our Zumba and have fun, and no previous experience necessary.
And how many people would do the Zumba with you?
It varies each week, but I think my meeting could have 300 people in it. Not that we've had that many, but you can have a lot of people on Google Meet for a class. So it's really nice because you can highlight me, so you could just see me on the screen. Or what people usually, I think what they do is leave all the boxes up, because then it feels like you're in a classroom together, because you can see everybody else moving and dancing along. So easy to follow, fun.
It's a great idea, because like you said, you found yourself in a position where you couldn't do what you had planned.
Yeah.
So it's a great way of kind of moving into a different area that's fun, that's good for mental health, that's good for self-care and wellness. It was good for you and for everyone else as well.
And here's a way that I can help you feel good in your body. I can't get my hands on you, with my oils and my, massage and different treatments that I do. But if we can, shake it off together, good stuff.
Fair play to you, Kerry, for adapting.
And how long are the classes, Kerry? How long is a class?
About an hour.
About an hour. Okay.
Yeah.
And all levels of fitness,
all levels of fitness. Yeah. So like I say, when in doubt, all you have to do is just follow what I'm doing. But if you have no clue and you're in your own house, you go the other way where, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
If you can't follow along and you can just tap along, that's great. Sometimes people even sit in a chair and just do the arms.
And just enjoy it. Yeah.
And just, we're just having a good time together. So yeah.
And do you do it for kids as well, or is it adults?
I do have some kids that join mom. And there's all kinds of Zumba specialties. So you have your basic Zumba fitness, but then there's specialties for kids and babies and all ages. And all these different specialties, but you can adapt any class to what you can do.
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah.
good.
Do we have any? Sorry. Do we have any questions from the audience there, Rachel?
Just I'm muting myself. Questions, but we've had quite a few sort of definitely about the soak products going. Sounds fabulous. They sound fabulous. So all great, and lots of people saying hi, which is lovely.
Yes.
And what I can say as well that I will add
something actually about this. €1 for each jar goes towards Pieta House, towards a mental health charity.
Fantastic.
Very important to mention.
What
Yeah.
we'll do is I'll make sure after this, I'll go to the comments, and if you can all just message me your links and websites and everything in a message, I can just make sure they're included in the comments so people can find you all easily.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Rach.
That's great.
Yeah, thanks. You're a star for organising it.
It's great to hear everybody else's stories. It's fantastic to hear totally different areas and how in some way they're linked. Do you know what I mean? Like the self-care and the wellness and stuff. Like it's really interesting to totally different areas, but that's a common thread. So it's really enjoyable to hear all the stories.
Great.
And the more tools we have in our toolbox to take care of ourselves each day, the better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
absolutely. I'm doing the Zumba on Thursday, so there may be a little video of me doing the Zumba that goes into the group. Maybe.
What time is the Saturday night one?
So Thursday at 10 in the morning, and then Saturday at 7 in the evening.
Okay.
Yeah. So then that's 11 o'clock in California.
Great. Yeah.
That's so brilliant. You can link in your friends and people you know over there.
Yeah, and even Fiona's here watching. She's in Cork, and I'm in Kildare. And even my friends in California, they're not in the same area. My sister's, in another state. It's like we all can be together and dance together. Where even if I was there, we would get together. Even if I could have live classes. Like Fiona's not going to come up from Cork,
Yeah. It's like a modern cup of tea and a chat. Like it's like it's healthy sitting down having the tea.
And we have a little chat before and after, so it's not like get in and just get to business and then do 100 squats and then.
Very good. For Saturday night, actually.
Yeah.
Much healthier than getting a takeaway. I'm going instead.
And it's only €5 per class, so easy.
Right. Well, we'll make sure all of the details are in the comments. If you just message me after this what you want included in the comments, and I can just pop it all in there so people have everything there when people are sort of watching this, because not everyone's able to obviously tune in sort of this evening, but I'm sure there will be people watching it over the next couple of days as well. So I just want to say thank you so much for being my first intro guests.
Thanks for organising.
Thanks for supporting the group, and just want to say if there are any other businesses in the group that want to sort of introduce themselves on a Sunday evening, just message me and I'll invite you along. So that's from me.
Great.
And thank you.
Nice to meet you, ladies, and thank you.
Lovely to meet you, Linda and Kerry.
Lovely to meet you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you. Chat to you later. Bye.
Bye.